good evening, good afternoon, wherever you find yourselves in this weird, wild, wacky world of ours. And welcome to another exciting installment of Darkness in Dublin. This afternoon or this evening scene will take place outside of Agrabah Nights, the Teftani nightclub, which has been sadly fallen out of favour due to the fact that everyone's secretly locked in a giant library of death, but that's neither here nor there. This evening's scene, all of our protagonists will gather outside, hoping to have a night of good food and entertainment. And we will meet them as they gather outside. I will give you the the nod to intro. We will start with Max and Maya, who will arrive together. Ba-da-da-da.
So why exactly are we going out? We can just have the cook up something.
This is true, but we also need to, that thing called interact with other human beings, Eliza.
I'm making notes in the library, okay? These translations take time.
I know they take time, and I know they take effort, and I know that your brain guts are spoiling in there because you haven't had a decent conversation with anyone but me.
Well-oiled machine.
And I'm sure after being in the chantry, you need also some fresh air. Listen, Eliza, listen to me. Listen to me. You can yammer on and on and on and on and on and on, and I will respect that. But I will also continue to drag you into the outside world where we will speak to other people and not just automatons. Be cool?
What's so wrong with talking to... They're not automatons!
Just a general phrase. Listen, Eliza.
Okay, just because...
Yes.
Just because Axie 1 is an automaton doesn't mean that the masked ones are automatons. The masked ones are not automatons.
I know they're not automatons. I just think getting out of the chantry...
What's wrong with you,
Lottie? I just think that getting out of the chantry and just being in fresher air, just talking to people, even if it's only for a few minutes, would be good for you.
Okay, fine. I'll indulge you, okay?
I'm so thankful that you're indulging me. You won't regret it. Knocks on a random piece of wood on a building. Just in case.
As fate will soon strike.
Alright, kids. Next on my intro list is Yuki, who will probably arrive with Tristan Hare.
Yes, absolutely. They will arrive together. Joined at the hip, holding hands.
Aww.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Aww.
Aww.
One of them dies, the other one's going to be sad.
Oh, Jesus.
That went dark.
This is epic.
All right. And last but not least is Rory.
So, out of character, is this like an interlude to the library issues?
Basically, it's wibbly wobbly, timey wimey because people wanted to do things that weren't just library things.
Gotcha.
So it's like how your Seeking was also technically outside of the library, but still during the library plot.
Yeah, but I have a weird relationship with the time stream. Rory,
So do most mages, to be fair. Why? Because fuck the Silurian.
yeah, that's there. Rory shuffles into Agrabah Nights.
Oh no, you're not actually getting inside. You're just going to be getting to the outside doors.
Oh, he shuffles in the direction of Agrabah Nights. A dejected look upon his face.
All right. As you guys, however, you'll notice the fact that there's a woman, a really attractive woman, standing, waiting outside it. She's got her hand on her hip, and in the other, she's throwing what looks to be a gold ball up and down in the air.
What?
Is it an apple?
It may be an apple.
Eliza, in her most English of accents, will just say, "What?"
Golden, you say?
Is that a golden apple?
Lottie will just like vibrate in glee, just like the
Do you
sound
know
she
how-
will make. will
Oh, do you
pierce
know how
the
good of
sound
a
barrier.
do you know how good of a conductor that apple would be in my experiments?
You better fucking not.
Rory just gives a wave with his one existing arm to Eris. And
Huh. She'll
Lottie's
very
scrambling
She'll
quickly.
very calmly, she'll throw the apple into the air and she'll catch it one last time and she'll hold it up in the air and she'll say, "Oh, well, that's interesting. I hadn't expected to see a godling child today. But then again, your dad's almost forgotten, so I don't think you matter very much, do you?"
not really.
Lottie,
You pretty much hit the nail on the head.
Lottie, breathe. Lottie,
What?
breathe. Now, excellent. Good.
For the
Hey,
record,
Yuki, it's been a
you
while.
you have no idea how much I had to restrain myself from not using a picture of Eris from the Sinbad movie, or yes, I can't remember exactly.
The
I
show.
would have like combusted into flames. Thank you. Lottie would just like swat at Eliza's arm. This is Eris
What?
Discordia, Lady of Discord.
What is?
Hello.
What do you mean it's discord?
I suppose from your limited world perspective, you'd see me as an human constant. But then again, I'm not exactly responsible for your limited worldview.
Limited worldview. Listen
There's
here, you
nothing
little.
constant about you.
Listen here, you little fuck. There's nothing limited about my fucking worldview. You
Oh,
fucking bitch.
oh.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Smack the arm. I'm so sorry. You see, my friend Eliza here suffers greatly from her mouth. Eliza,
That's-
I
you
don't
know
suffer
anything?
anything. Fuck
Well,
off.
You'll see her remove a gold coin from the inside of her robe, and she'll flick it between her fingers. It's a drachma, for the record. And she'll say, "Hey, you, godling kid, call, heads or tails?"
Tails.
Does somebody actually have a real world coin? Because Evan doesn't.
I do
Yes.
actually. Okay.
Yep.
Whoever gets one to Sam, do you have a coin?
Let Maya do it. It's her scene.
Yes, Maya, flip a coin. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Excellent. She'll smile and she'll say, "It would appear as though, Miss Eliza Hoth, that luck not really on your side today." She snaps her fingers.
No, wait, I like her.
Eliza, a bird shits right on your head, right on your beanie. Why is there so much poo? There is a lot of poo.
Lottie will take a noticeable step to the left.
Oh. Looks like your luck's going to change then. That's actually one of the best signs of good luck.
In whose world?
Yeah.
Most of the world, actually.
I mean, if you like
Middle
fertilizer.
East. Yeah. Middle East, Turkey.
I'm just
You
waiting.
You motherfucking bitch! And Eliza is just going to walk up to her and rub the beanie in her face.
Oh no! I really liked you.
As you do that, Eliza,
Oh, God.
as the beanie goes towards her, it will transmogrify into a bouquet of flowers, and it will look as if you're presenting flowers to her.
Oh, no, not the beanie.
Oh, this isn't going to end well.
Mother's Day was yesterday.
Decides to step in the middle. Hello, dear Eris, goddess of Discord, Lady Discordia. Hi, so sorry about my friend trying to push Eliza back.
Let me go. I'll show her. Fuck this
Let's just
fucking
let's-
bitch.
why don't you just go back to the Chantry? Let's go talk to our friends in the Chantry. You know, maybe fresh air is overrated. Fresh air is so
See,
overrated.
Evan, this is the reason why I would really like to be in the raft scenes.
I mean, Wrath is still going on, so you still have your chance.
I know, but they keep happening when I'm not around.
Um,
We'll
Eris-
talk about that later.
Eris will look down and she'll wrap her arm around Lottie and she'll pull her very, very close. How tall is Lottie?
Lottie is of average height. I'm happy to say.
So what about 5'4", 5'5"?
5'6", maybe 5'6" if she's standing really tall, like 5'5",
Okay.
5'4".
Basically, Eris is actually really quite tall. She's about 6'6", 6'7". You didn't notice that until you were this close to her. So Lottie, your
Right,
face
woman.
your face is a cleavage level.
Ooh.
The best level.
All of her dreams are coming true.
So, little one, I've come in order to, well, give you this. She'll say as she flicks the apple up and down again.
You come bearing gifts. Oh, do you want one too? Because I've got a really, really nice green one.
I'll give you a gift. A fucking punch to the face.
Eliza, you don't get an apple.
I don't need her fucking stinking apples.
This is okay, whatever. Well, needless to say, at least I know that my worldview is ancient and timeless, whereas your worldview is just the corruption of, things that you barely yourself understand. But that's neither here nor there.
Barely understand.
I really should have brought popcorn. This
Come
is
on,
a day for
Papa.
popcorn.
Yuki will rummage around in her purse or her bag, and she actually manages to find a pack of gum.
Hi, Eris, goddess of discord. This is kind of what I do.
You're right. I do barely understand the world. That is an excellent point of view. I should work myself on improving that. Maybe I should start by translating some of the other books in the translocunia section of the library. No, but then I'd be lacking
Student.
behind on the
Eliza, are you?
Oh.
Did you break her? I kind of need her for stuff.
No,
I
think she's currently working.
accelerator that I'm gonna put up with all
Well,
the
okay.
fucking bullshit.
Apple for an
Ah!
apple.
But I've got a challenge for you, little one, before you can take the sweet, sweet bite of the apple.
I like challenges. Aye, Captain. What's up?
So, this city is also straight-laced and, oh my, she will walk over and lick the side of Mr. O'Hare's face, or Mr. Hare's face.
Who is Mr. O'Hare, by the way?
Sketch.
Sketch.
Oh,
It's
that's
Sketch's real name, because Sketch had a conflict, had a crisis of identity, and he was told, "Be yourself. Why are you running from yourself?"
Yep.
Oh no.
No, you got that talk too, huh?
Yeah. But yeah, Sketch is like, look at Yuki, like I'm, this was, hey.
This is not me.
You know what? Yuki's she's just gonna step in front of him, in between him and Eris, because he looks really uncomfortable.
She'll lick you too. Don't even.
So, but as I said, this city's so boring. It's all laced up. Have you ever seen what happens when it is that something's far too hot and far too stuffy? It's restricted. It's restraining. And so, yeah, I've got a challenge for you. And if you can meet my challenge, then you can have the apple. Seem nice and simple?
Nothing about you is nice and simple. Tell me more. I want to do this.
I want you to make the whole of the city dance.
Okay. All right. Fuck. Such a pretty apple. Yes.
Lottie.
Yes.
Lottie.
Yes,
Lottie.
Eliza. Yes, Eliza.
You're about to engage in a challenge with as you told me, a Discordian creature of
Goddess. Thank you.
Discordian creature. She is Discord.
chaos.
Rude.
She apparently she's the chaos theory. Oh.
No, isn't she beautiful?
I do my best. But
Yep.
you know,
You do.
when a girl's been around since the Big Bang, it's hard for her to keep her looks.
No, you do so well. Very well. I love what you're
Eliza's
doing
gonna
with your hair. The
turn
conditioning's
to
doing
Eris.
really good.
Chaos theory. Chaos theory. And then goes back to her mumbling and herself.
I think you
You will
broke her.
hear Eris contemplate for a moment as she will then cough. Limited worldview. No.
Fuck right off.
There's a reason I wanted Eliza to be in this scene. But yes, your task is simple. I want you to make the city dance, or at least I want you to make it feel the music. I want them to know that there's a beat that's more than just the sounds of their trudging feet. That's your challenge. If you can do that, the apple's yours.
Yes. Yes. Deal. Spit shake or just regular shake? Hugs. What?
She will extend her hand.
Chicks.
Okay. As you do that, you will feel a burning sensation on the back of your hand. It is a very unpleasant feeling.
Last time it was a buzzer.
You will see branded onto the back of your hand as if a hot iron had pressed against it an apple.
It matches the one on my arm.
Yeah, but that one means that you've made an accord, a covenant. It's slightly different, sweetheart.
Whatever you say, boss.
Also, no offense, sweetie, but you're bad at this. You agreed without setting a time limit, which means, well, I set it for you. You have till midnight. Toodles.
I work well under pressure. See ya, boss.
Till midnight.
Lottie, you are a fool.
Yes. But what was I gonna say? Bring up questions to my literal goddess of just like, so I just have a time machine on how exactly, what time frame is it? You're gonna bring order to chaos.
I mean,
Do you
she has
want
a
me to
point.
get excited?
She
Do you
kinda
want
has-
me to get excited? She can shove that apple in spaces I don't even want to know about.
I mean, Lottie kind of has a point. It's kind of like the opposite of what she is, so that would only piss her off.
Eliza will very slowly take a step, and another step, and then another step, and will just put her face, because she's not as tall as Lottie, she'll put her face right to Lottie's face, and just like, Lottie, extraplanetary beings have
Yes.
rules and
Yes.
laws. Even if she is the personification of the chaos theory, those are still laws that bind her. Just
Okay,
like every single
Liza is correct.
I'm gonna do one thing, Eliza, just to explain things. So, Eris is Discord, and because she is Discord, she has an antithesis, who is Order. All of those rules, they bypass Eris and they go straight to Order because, well, it just doesn't fit the criteria. They do.
Because even the chaos theory has boundaries and things it cannot go against.
If you can explain how she was able to have consciousness right after the Big Bang or just a little before it, I'll agree to that.
Evan, I have a new character goal.
What, you wish to prove the fact that even chaos is boundable by laws?
No, I want to explain how chaos theory now has a conscience.
Oh, Jesus, mother of God, no!
Think of what you're doing.
I have
Chaos.
thought about this for 1 second.
This is chaos working. You may think it's not, but this is chaos working. Just pat her on the head. Chaos.
Don't patronize me.
Well, I'm not going to touch the beanie.
Oh, by the way, it has turned back into a beanie.
Is it still underneath bird shit?
No.
Pat, pat.
Acceptable.
Do you bend over to pick it up?
No, she'll crouch.
Excellent. As you do so, a car will come by, hitting a puddle at high speed, and splash!
Eris sends her regards.
I hate her.
You pissed in the eye of a deity of fate and fortune. What do you expect?
I didn't piss in nobody's eye. She pissed in my fucking eye.
Oh, I was going to point out.
Technically, something
My
shot on
eye
your
is
head.
wet
It's
because a
different.
fucking car just drove through a puddle and fucking threw water on me.
Technically speaking, as a knight of Rhodamanthus, Yuki just met one of her pantheon. That's nice.
Yeah.
Listen, Liza. In all this, you just really, really should hope it's just water. So she's gonna turn and look towards Sketch. Darling. While Eliza's dying in that corner. Darling,
Yes.
do you want to play a game?
I feel like I'm not gonna have a choice. So yeah.
Great!
Are we allowed to help, though?
She didn't say you couldn't.
This is true.
There we go. That's what we're going on. Now, we have to do this smart. Not simple, complicated, but also not orderly. We have to do this literally by the seat of our pants. It'll be perfect. I just don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Sketch just nod, like this is serious sage nod, like yeah.
Sketch, you feel as if there's something sitting on your head.
Looks up.
How hard would it be to get a bunch of coke and just put it in the water system?
There's nothing there, but it's still. You feel like there are legs wrapped around your neck. Not choking you, but like balancing.
You know, Sketch will say out loud, this would be a great time for somebody wise and all powerful to come out and give us his wise and profound advice, you know, instead of sitting on me.
If you insist.
It's this guy! I like you!
What is that? Oh my god, it's a monkey.
Rude. Eliza, this is why nobody likes you sometimes.
Oh, well, if I'm not wanted here, I'll just go.
No. Don't listen to her. She already pissed off Eris. You're just...
I never... What? Did you just blow at me?
Blah. Anyway, hi.
This is officially the strangest night in Eliza's life.
Oh, it gets way worse. Way. Get you look up.
So, mortal chosen, why exactly is it that I smell chaos?
Because we're supposed to go cause chaos.
Oh.
For Eris.
By the way,
It's nicely.
I don't know you, person who smells vaguely of bird excrement, but it's very nice to meet you.
It's nice to make your acquaintance as well. I'm Eliza Hoff. Hi, how do you do?
They will extend their hand. Everyone calls me Sung Wukong. A pleasure.
Oh, I've read your story.
Did you like it?
It's fascinating.
Excellent. Thank you.
He's even better in person, Liza.
He really is. He's a great dancer, honestly.
Thank you.
So.
I have 2 left feet. She just says while she's still shaking his hand and just staring at him.
So, I've got a question. Why is it that all of a sudden I heard through what I will lovingly refer to as the grand scale of the cosmos, I heard that you desperately needed something. Oh, mortal chosen of mine.
Oh, well, we needed something to make everybody dance. I was thinking, looked at Lottie, I was thinking a shitload of cocaine would do nicely.
I mean, same, but like, people have to feel the beat of their hearts. So I was wondering maybe we can just summon a volcano and get some drums going and then make everyone freak the fuck out. I mean, Primal Fear is just fantastic, but summoning volcano is probably not something I can actually do.
What?
Okay, let's take a step back from the volcano idea. That's That's
Chaotic.
It's not that
actually
I'm.
no. That's
It-
actually a good idea, but we don't need a real volcano.
But they wouldn't be
it's-
technically dancing; they'd be running away.
It's not that I'm surprised at the fact that it's not that I'm no. Like, we can change the tectonic plates to create a volcano. Definitely, yeah. It's more the utter amazement that you have a lack of morality to suggest it.
I mean, not that the volcano was going to last long.
No, but we don't. But we
Hey,
don't need a.
didn't last long.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm going to point out a line so you get an extra XP at the end of the month for Pompeii.
That was amazing.
But what if it's not a real volcano? What if it just lights and smoke and
It would still
Um,
create mass chaos. It would cause an evacuation of the city. In fact, it would cause an evacuation
Not
of the
if we
entire
can do it as
fucking
a flash mob.
Boston area.
not if
Flash
it's
mob?
obviously special effects.
Flash mob.
How flash?
Yes.
How
Ugh.
how the fuck are we gonna do a flash mob of a volcano?
I mean, if we get
Um,
enough special effects and I have enough people, I mean, I do have a wide
We could-
following. I'm a fucking
We could,
DJ.
we could host the end of the world party and then have the volcano appear in the end of the world party.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, good sir, good sir.
Of the world as we know it. You're singing that.
Yes.
You have to get every last person in the city to dance.
Not exactly dance per se, but for them to feel that beating drum in their heart. In a sense, they have to become aware of it. So maybe a little hacking for the radio waves and TVs.
So wait, they just have to feel alive.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Basically.
that's pretty easy.
She just looks at him deadpan. That's excuse
mean,
me.
Like,
Why-
how much of a jerk do you want to be here?
Living on that. It is not easy.
why not just change
But, terrorist attack.
Why not? Well, let's take a step back from that as well. Beside the volcano,
Oh,
and
wow.
why not just suggest the use of changing the electromagnetic frequencies in the air to make sounds based on what everybody likes, and that will get them to be alive.
Question. Oh, mortal champion of my divine will.
Yeah,
Why don't we just go and steal some of the essence of pure music?
well, you know what? Now that you mentioned ceiling, yeah, no, that's a great idea. Hey,
That's a thing.
Okay,
She's
okay,
gonna go
wait.
to
That's
Sketch and
much
just
easier.
shake him. What do you mean that's a thing, Sketch? Why haven't you told me this is a thing? We've been friends for a while. What the fuck?
Wait, your sketch?
Just
Yeah.
up
Yes.
close and personal. Shaking.
It's sketch.
Also known as the mortal champion of my divine radiance.
what you said.
I didn't
Yes,
recognize.
and as said mortal champion, why
I'm-
the fuck did you tell me?
It's a new look I'm trying. You know, a little bit more cooler type thing. You like whisper into Liza's ear.
Solid choice.
Oh, thanks. Gives like adorable little smile. Like, hey.
She's still shaking him.
Okay. Okay. Let's not we like our sketch shaken, not shaken to pieces.
I'm incredibly fragile. He's been shaking.
I mean, you're really not, if it helps.
Oh,
I know this. That's why I'm shaking him. He can take the beating.
Anyway, Sun Wukong.
Let's go.
That
Drops.
would mean we would be stealing from the heavens again, yes?
Okay.
Maybe kind of, sort of. No, actually, no, you wouldn't. Technically speaking, music is kind of, maybe, how do I phrase this? Well, there's actually a temple. Well, when I say a temple, I mean holiest of the holy shrines, but that's neither here nor there. That in theory, maybe kind of sort of could be taken to, that's defended by a single blind monk who has riddles and questions and such. And maybe you may be able to ask him, if you succeed in the trials and tribulations thereof, for you to drink from the from. It's kind of funny because music is a knowledge, or rather it's something that is known, and he kind of guards the font of all knowledge. So if you were to drink from the font, well then you get all you can gain entire knowledge of any one topic. So if you were to gain knowledge of, say, music, for example, then that would mean you'd have the absolute knowledge of music, which means you would know the song that everyone in Dublin would dance to in the event it was played.
I am
I'm
terrible
gonna
at
take
riddles.
a wild guess. Is it not the Macarena? Because I feel like the Macarena is like a gift to the universe.
Chaka, chaka,
No?
chaka, chaka,
Alright.
chaka, chaka, chaka.
This is so far out of my field of expertise.
That's because you have a limited worldview.
I
Oh,
do not
oh.
have the limit of all my fucking God.
Not this again.
Leilani's just gonna hug Eliza's arms. It's okay. It's okay.
I
If you
swear
do-
to
if you don't,
try
it's-
you, I do not have a fucking limited worldview.
Okay, acknowledge that I'm a god.
Don't kill her. I have need of her. She's like my friend and shit, man.
So do you guys know the meme of the kid that you see with all of his veins popped up when he hasn't said
Yeah.
something in like 5 seconds?
Mm-hmm.
That is Eliza right now. She's like,
Hush, Eliza. You'll be
and then
fine.
she takes
Just
a
don't
breath.
think.
Okay. Hold the fucking phone.
Come, Jazz.
I have, in recent months, recognized that magic is a applicable theory and practice to science.
Sketcha thinks she's having progress as a character.
And in that's
All right, hang on.
fuck off. She stops and just walks away.
She will literally say that out loud.
No,
No, wait,
Lizzie,
wait! You're doing so well. I'm so proud. Come back.
No,
I'm so proud. Wait.
no, I'm trying my fucking hardest here, and you make
I
fucking
know.
shit of me. Fuck
No,
off.
I'm not. It's fantastic. I'm so happy. You
It's
have no
great
idea.
that you seem to think this is a joke. I'm being deadly fucking serious. Fuck off.
I know you are, and I'm happy. I'm proud.
Sketch like raise a shake hand. I was listening, I was listening to your ideas.
Yuki nods in agreement with Sketch.
Proud, damn it.
This is why we always like Yuki. On a side note, the Monkey King is now sitting on your shoulders.
What? Okay.
He doesn't seem to weigh much. Like, he weighs about the same as a toddler.
Toddlers are pretty heavy, though.
Do you have strength 2?
Yes.
You're fine.
Okay.
Hey, Eliza. I don't know you very well. Actually, he's now sitting on Eliza's shoulders as Eliza storms off.
What the shit?
Hello. So, I don't know you very well, but I think that you are probably growing as a person. So, it's all just a matter of how do you explain this? Well, it's kind of all just a matter of how you view the world. And in the end, ultimately, I think that science teaches us that if you are faced with given proof of any given topic, really, if science could prove God exists, then God would exist, right?
Yes. Which was going to be my next argument, seeing as extra-dimensional beings have most often been referred to as gods. They are one and the same and interchangeable. They are just beings from a different realm.
Okay. So if God is just a mask I wear, then there's no harm in using the name.
But you don't understand.
Why?
Cause it's old habits die hard.
I tell you what, if you can ever say in your heart of hearts that you accept the impossible as being possible, we'll go and we'll steal some peaches of immortality together, okay?
Sure.
Yay. Now come on. Don't be a frowny face. Don't frown. Smiley face. Come on.
She'll walk back to the group.
Thank you. He will hop down off your back. I just thought of it. Technically, I was the monkey on your back. Sorry. Puns. Puns are my thing. But yes, if you're happy and if you're ready and able, we'll go.
Yes, sir. Eliza, do you want to come? Wasn't trying to mock you. Pretty proud. I wanted to talk to people. You know, it's just like good.
Your goddess is a fucking bitch and an asshole. Let's go.
I mean, yeah, but that's why she's
Let's go.
mine.
No further words.
All right.
Where are we going?
Well, therein lies the question. Therein lies the statement. I suppose from your perspective, we're going to an extra-dimensional plane of existence. However, I'd say we're going home.
Homebound it is. Homebound it is.
So, all right then. Kitties, all right. Those of you who want to come, please stand on the cloud, he will say, as he rises up on top of a...
Yuki hops on.
Yep. Sketch gets on.
And
Is it too late to jump in?
This is kind of a this is a scene for Lottie's seeking. Sorry, for the record, Ian, I will get to your scene tomorrow. Evan has just been hilariously backlogged. He is desperately attempting to clear his backlog. This is the fourth scene I've done today.
Wow.
You did say it was open though. All right.
I'm sorry. I assumed it was open if you have a character who already exists. But, you know. And anyway, what was it? So yes, he will. Are all of you jumping on the cloud?
Yeah.
will jump on the cloud and say, "This is some Dragon Ball Z level shit."
Thought he would kind of sit on the cloud.
You do know that they based Goku on me, right?
I know. I've read your story.
I'm much more handsome in person.
He is.
Sketch.
Your hair is
you are.
nicer.
Oh,
Your hair
yeah.
is definitely nicer.
Yep. Yeah, no, totally handsome, buddy. You good.
No.
do
He
you
said.
handle-
He said, "Sketch, groom me."
Oh, I was like, Sketch like awkwardly like touches back, just like staring at him like, what the fuck? You know, like,
How
Sorry,
do you control the density of this object?
you just don't question it, Eliza. It's like, does the Shia LaBeouf thing magic?
It's in my nature to question it.
Yeah, but it's magic. You're not supposed to question the
I
magic.
am. That's not how this works.
It's totally how it works.
That's not how this works.
Sometimes you just gotta roll with it. It's fine. It's a cloud.
There's a difference between rolling with it and not questioning with it. I am rolling with it, but that doesn't mean I'm not questioning it.
You're supposed supposedly, and Yuki will look.
Eliza's gonna put on her
to-
goggles to look
to
through
sun-
matter side of the cloud.
Oh boy.
Oh my. Is your matter sight just always on as an entity, or does it have to be turned on?
No, it's on the goggles.
Okay. The cloud isn't made of matter.
Just what? Is it? Is it made of ether?
Please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Monkey King Air is not responsible for the loss of any property, or in the event you fall to your sudden and grisly demise.
Wait, does that mean we have to put our hands inside of the cloud? Flump.
You find that your hand is stuck there.
Eh. Eh.
Did you poke the cloud?
I think you're supposed to
Okay.
ask the cloud first before you start putting items in it.
Mm.
She poked it.
with her whole fist.
I'm gonna have to hear about this for a month. You know that.
Yeah, you know the cloud's sentient, right?
The cloud is sentient? Did I miss that? Oh shit.
Maybe you should apologize, you know?
Cloud is a beautiful and intelligent cloud, and it's very kindly carrying us.
The Monkey King will wrap his tail around you, and it won't cause him any effort. Like, it won't look like any effort for him. But from Eliza's perspective, you have a pop moment that you know that if he wasn't holding you, would have sent you skyward.
Jesus Christ. Thank you. And I'm sorry, Cloud.
The cloud does not respond.
I'm talking to a cloud.
I don't know, maybe it's giving you
A
the
sentient
silent
cloud.
treatment.
This isn't the first thing that I've counted that has sentience. Okay, I'm good.
It's gonna rain on your. It's gonna rain on your ass later. You do realize?
I've already been shat on. Literally.
On that, as you ascend into, or as you descend, you'll find yourself seeing out on either side of you the great mensas that form the great plains of southern China. So at one point, the landmass was much higher, but then they broke away into jagged mountain tops that strike the sky, very thin and spindly, until the Monkey King will eventually bring his cloud down, and you will be sitting outside of this building.
Wow.
That's a palace.
No, technically it's a temple.
Oh,
It is fancy as hell. I like it.
Well, you see, the august personage of Jade created this temple in order to hold all the world's knowledge and the answer to every question.
42.
Yes, well, essentially. So, locked within is essentially the pool of all knowledge. So, in theory, you can ask any question, drink from the pool of knowledge, and know the answer, regardless how obtuse or odd it has the answer. So, my theory was, in the event you needed to get all of Dublin to dance, you simply needed to know the music that would cause all of Dublin to dance. So, if you asked the question and then drank the water, you'd know the answer.
So then now we need to get Lottie to drink the water.
Oh, by trying.
Big part.
Never mind.
Okay.
Liza, do you want an animal cracker? Are you good?
I'm solid. This is just so far out of my field of expertise.
That's the thing about being a human being, dear. You grow and you adapt. This is the sad thing about me, because I'm kind of tied to my own existence, which means I never can.
Have you tried changing it?
Yeah, but then again, you have to bear in mind, I'm a construct that's artificially been created by a people's belief in me.
So change the belief.
That's a lot easier said than done.
And also, in a sense, when you change beliefs like that, you lose a little bit of the originality. It's like making a new set of clay. As you work and you work and you work, you lose what you had from the beginning.
I understand this. Don't worry, I got it.
Sorry,
And she stares back at the temple. It's like, oh.
You see, the temple is guarded by a monk, blind monk, who keeps the jade doors closed unless you're proven worthy to take a sip from the fountain of all, well, from the pool of all knowledge. So I kind of can't go in there, mostly because myself and the august personage of Jade's shiny shit have a restraining order put on them by, well, him. So
And I'm guessing that you bringing us here would throw our worthiness into question.
not really. As I said, I'm still a god, technically. Well, he takes out a long piece of paper and just scans it. He says, haha, technically I'm still the stable master of heaven. Go me.
Sweet.
But yeah. But the thing is that you kind of have to prove your own worthiness. So I'll be here.
Okay, well, thank you for bringing us here. Are you gonna stick around till we come out? We kind of might need her back.
I mean, I have to go wash my cloud because somebody's had their hand inside it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Say you're sorry to Mr. Floofles.
Poor Mr. Floofles.
I've already apologized to the cloud.
Oh,
Did
yes.
you say I'm sorry, Mr. Floofles?
I already apologized to the cloud.
He has a name, Eliza. God. Like put his hand on his heart.
It's
I love
Eliza's-
how this scene is Lottie's seeking, but Eliza's just learning so much about herself and how fucked
I
up
know.
the world is.
Eliza is going to roll perception empathy to try to see if she's being fucked with.
Well, because Lottie is normally like constantly in a good mood, but Eliza's actually annoying her right now. So she's also growing as a person. There's no addictive perkiness. There is annoyance.
I have 2 successes to see if I'm being fucked with.
If it helps, with those 2 successes, Eliza, the cloud is sad.
I'm sorry, Mr. Fluffles.
The cloud is happier.
You should tell them, Mr. Floofles. Was it a fast ride?
I swear to God, the monkey
Jesus.
will say.
Please no.
No, Rory, no.
She's just gonna look at Rory.
Eliza's gonna be the first one to approach the temple. She's so tired of this. Like, it's only just started, but she's so tired of this.
How far is the drop from here to Earth?
Sketch will follow, humming safety dance as he's walking.
The great doors open, and you find yourself in a large entryway, an antechamber that is ringed by 2 huge, they must be 80 feet long, golden dragons that appear to be made from solid gold around the outside that seem to twist and intermingle, turn and dance with one another as you see them.
Whoa.
These would be some pretty fucking great conductors.
Think of all the stuff we could, admire and study, yeah.
I know,
Everything
right?
is assigned to the conductor.
Think of what we
Nothing
could
concerning Mr. Floofle's feelings. Those things, yes.
think of what we could achieve. No. Growth. Elisha just says to herself, growth.
What do you think is science, Eliza? Some things you just chaos.
Heather, there's a bell
You're
ringing in
interested
your
in gold.
background.
You know, there's realms where
sorry.
everything is literally made of gold, right?
It's been a long time since I read The Adventures of the Monkey King.
I do hope that reprobate is not currently here with you.
No, we left him outside.
No, he says, holy shit, that's the staff.
That's not the Monkey King staff, obviously, but it is indeed a staff.
Yeah.
Welcome. My name is Shang-Chi.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Shang-Chi.
Hi,
Curtsy
Shang-Chi, my
back.
name's Eliza Hoff. How do you do?
I'm quite fine, thank you, Eliza Hoff. May I offer tea?
I could really use something to drink, yeah.
He seems to move with a grace and with a coordination that belies the obvious blindness, as he will turn on his heel and gesture for you to follow, as he will step out into a large open-air garden that appears to be ringed by the temple itself proper. It is a beautiful space with huge orchids the size of cattle or horses blooming. In the center, there is a large pond, at the center of which there is a lotus blossom, there is a lotus blossom that opens its petals wide and fills the air with a sweet fragrance. He will delicately take a seat before he will dip a teapot into the cold water of the pond. He will then place a sachet of some description in a silk pouch before placing it into the teapot. He will then heat it over a fire before he will say, "So, I'm not sure why you are here. You've at least been pleasant and hospitable. You have not needed for me to send you howling and screaming back through the door at high speeds. This is always pleasant."
We hope to keep it that way.
I can see why.
There are many things in this world who always seem to have nothing but desire. Desire eats a hole in their heart so large that, frankly, the heart itself no longer remains and there is but a pit. Oftentimes, these people seek knowledge for nefarious deeds or purposes. I am here in order to ensure that does not happen.
Eliza will kind of, in her mind, look at herself and then turn her head a bit towards Sketch.
Hey, Sketch is just like,
Yuki also actually looks a little sheepish at this point.
What
Just a
if
little.
the knowledge is to help? That you want to help people get out of the humdrum and just for a moment feel alive again. I mean, the world can be so cold and banal. Good if the knowledge is used for that. Would it be nefarious? I mean, I'll be the first to admit I'm a selfish person, but I try not to be. And my search for knowledge isn't for wholly selfish reasons. I mean, breathing is selfish and something I must do. Spreading joy, that feeling of being alive, that adrenaline rush, I don't think it's selfish. I think it's trying to help people.
He will stop and he will expertly pour the tea into the cups before him, 5 cups in all. The tea itself is a brilliant purple, at the center of which there is an almost whirlpool of crimson that continues to spiral even after it's been poured. And he will present a cup to each of you.
Thank you kindly.
thank you.
Thank you.
Rory accepts his with both hands and inclines his head. Doesn't say anything.
Thank you. And Yuki will bow as she takes the cup.
You wish to enter and drink, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Which one of you wishes this?
I do.
I mean, it's her challenge, so I guess just her. But I don't think I personally would mind either.
If you guys need me, I don't mind helping.
Then, if you all wish to share the burden of the questions, you may nominate one to take the drink. Is this agreeable to you all?
Bloody old guy.
It's gonna be one. Okay.
That's agreeable to me.
Yep.
Looks at Liza.
Yeah. That's it. That's agreeable.
Rory?
Yep. It helps Lottie, of course.
Then we agree.
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt.
He will say, "This lovely maiden eats no meat, yet only leaves. She labors each day spinning and weaving for the benefit of others. Who is she?"
Sorry, I missed the first part of that.
This lovely maiden eats no meat, but only leaves. She labors each day spinning and weaving for the benefit of others. Who is she?
Silkworm.
Correct.
Thanks, Ray.
It has been around for years untold, but is never more than a month old. What is it?
Lilith.
It's the moon, right?
Oh, somebody say it? Yes. That is
Yeah,
Yeah,
I said it. I said moon.
My apologies, I didn't quite hear you.
That's right. My voice is quiet right now.
What belongs to you and you alone, but others use more often than you ever will?
Your name.
Damn it, he's good at these!
Damn.
I'm like a second behind and it was just like, okay.
Sorry.
Are these some of your favorite pastime activities, Sam?
I think they are.
No, I think Sam's good at riddles.
Yeah. Play them in my house a lot. Or when I was growing up, at least.
I can follow you for 1,000 miles and not miss home. I do not fear cold or fire, and I desire neither food nor drink, but I disappear when the sun sets behind the western mountains. Who am I?
Shadow. Shadow.
Damn it!
Shadow.
Yep.
I didn't know what I guess. I got the first three. But yeah.
I mean, everyone's open to answer. Hell, we can even collaborate.
Elijah just sits there like, wow.
I will point out Rory is dumb.
They look like brothers, both sturdy and tall. They work together and go everywhere with one another, but they only go near solid food and do not care for soup. Who are they?
They look like brothers, sturdy and tall. Solid food, never soup. Wait, I'm missing a segment. It was they look like brothers, sturdy and tall. What was the second segment?
They both work together and go everywhere with one another.
They like solid food, but never go near soup.
Chopsticks?
Beg your pardon?
I'm just wondering if it's chopsticks.
Yep.
Here we go.
It works hard all its life, counting numbers day and night, but never gets past 12. What is it?
A clock.
Calculator.
A clock.
There you go, clock. Perfect.
It's the months of the year.
It is a clock.
No, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could have 20, I guess. Yeah. I guess you could
Well,
have.
on an analog clock, it only gets past 12.
That's true.
To his point on that. You go, Heather.
And the last riddle. He devotes his life to looking after the house. His mate always follows when the master goes out. A gentleman sees him and goes away. A villain sees him and it spells bad luck. Who is he? This is the hardest of them, to be fair. I actually didn't get this one.
Eliza just looks at the group. Is it Batman?
No, it's not Batman. It's not Batman.
I think. I know.
I will guess.
And
Well,
that's
what did
the
you say,
day I
Heather?
killed Torna.
Part of me wants to say dog.
Mm,
Not a dog.
no. Gentlemen.
Could it help if I say it again?
Yes, please.
He devotes his life to looking after the house. His mate always follows when the master goes out. A gentleman sees him and goes away. A villain sees him and it spells bad luck. Who is he?
Is it a lock?
Yes.
Damn it!
I didn't want to guess.
Bravo.
Bam.
Yeah, that was good.
I just needed to hear the mate, and I was just like, oh wait, boom.
Because the locksmith is a key.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
If someone were to see it, they go. If someone were to see the lock and they're a good person, they go away. If someone's a shady person, well, bad luck.
I choose to point out, God damn it, I had assembled these, like, I had a list of these, and I'm just like, God damn it, I thought these were hard.
They are. Don't worry, they are.
If it's any consolation, Evan, I had no idea the entire time.
Yeah, no, I was blanked out. I was like,
So people are just good at riddles. The monk will stand, and he will bow, and he will say, a single drink, no more. Ask your question when you enter, and remember, the dragon is watching.
Of course. Thank you for your
He will
time.
lead Lottie by herself. He will ask the rest of you to remain, and he will lead her to a pagoda in the center of the garden, wherein, as she walks up, she will hear the trickling of running water. However, as Lottie advances into the pagoda and walks up the stairs and looks upon the pool, she will see the fact that she can see water and she knows it is water. But not only that, she sees ideas, concepts, truths, lies, everything that is human knowledge trickling into the pool, constantly filling, because human knowledge is infinite. The ability of humanity to understand is only limited by their willingness to understand. So it is
not their limited wealth view, fuckers.
limited worldview. Anyway, so it is that new concepts and new thoughts trickle into the pool on an almost instantaneous basis. The monk will stand aside and he will say, I leave you now. When it is time, he will explain the rest.
Hey,
Thank
Sketch,
you.
how much trouble would we be in if we were to follow them right now?
a lot of trouble. But like, there is a part of me like gets grabbed by the belt. There's a part of me that really wants to do it.
There are many things we don't need. The wrath of the heavens is one of them.
To be fair, it's one of the
But-
ways he got his role.
But Jewel, look at everything.
He stole the peaches of immortality.
I mean, he did, yes. And he also partly escaped punishment for that by erasing his name from the Book of Life and Death. So,
Hey, Lottie,
Mm-hmm.
this will suck a prize out of the pool.
Is it a big dragon or is it a small dragon?
He's a
I'm
big
assuming it is big. I'm assuming it is very big, and Lottie is an ant in front of it.
Not quite an ant, it's about 30 feet long. But it will coil around Lottie and around the pool in general. And he will say, my name is Shen Shen Wong, he who knows 10,000 things.
That's a lot of things.
He is the
Curtsy
god of
bow.
Wikipedia.
He is what, sorry?
Curtsy bow.
Said he is the god of Wikipedia.
Lottie will awkwardly curtsy bow. It is nice to meet you, Shen Shen Wong.
You come and have been proven worthy. What is your question?
The question is a tricky question. I am here on a quest to find the answer to a question, and with
I
this
am
question, I can
aware.
implement it. but words are hard, and I must think. I hope I do not waste your time.
I serve at the discretion of the august personage. I am merely fulfilling my task. Take as long as you need.
Do the thing.
Great Chen Tianglong, my query for you is this. What is the song that rings in the hearts of mankind in Dublin? Dublin, Ireland.
You will see him cry a single tear from his left eye. And as it falls, it will assume the shape of a drinking bowl.
We'll take the drinking bowl if it comes to her.
Okay.
And I'm assuming she's going to drink from it. Is that what's supposed to happen?
It's empty, but you assume you're meant to fill it from the well itself.
Okay, so she's gonna go fill it with the well from the well. Excuse me. Sorry. Thank you. Shoot.
All right. How to explain this? Have you ever been in a
Coincidentally
place?
like soda.
Have you? It tastes. It doesn't necessarily have a taste. It tastes like clarity. Have you ever been in a place where you have heard music and you felt as though it resonated with the place?
Yes.
Okay. Think about that on a deeper level. You hear music in your head and you feel it in your heart. And it is so quintessentially of the place that you know that it will ring true to those who hear it. You hear the heartbeat of a city given physical sound. You hear every trial and tribulation, every joy and every sorrow categorically mixed together in order to form this rhythm, in order to form this sound. It is entirely unique.
And with her knowledge of music, could she possibly replicate it?
Yes, however,
Sweet.
you know that it will not last long because a city is ever changing, so the music is also ever changing.
Constant remixes. All right. She will look to Shenjon Jian. I thank you for your time and I thank you for your service. I hope your days are many and that you learn new things every day.
The dragon will bow its head to you with a great sense of reverence and respect before it will slowly plunge back into the water.
All right. And she will very gracefully, but like quickly, skip her ass back to where her phones are.
You have no idea how tempted I was for him to fly back to the real world so you could have a Falcor moment, but I decided
God.
against it.
Oh my god, yes, never ending story.
Would have been awesome. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. One can hope.
Belgar! Sorry, I'm good now.
So Lottie will skedaddle the fuck to where her friends are. Yuki, have they been good?
Yes, they were very good.
Oh, Rory
Thank
was out.
all the Graces and the Grapes.
I mean, we
Alright.
were excellent. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Now the question
The monk will put his hand on Eliza's shoulder and say, "You really should broaden your life view." Sorry.
I'm afraid poor Eliza may actually explode if she hears that one more time today.
Eliza is
Well.
going to gently put the teacup down on the table
And we're leaving.
and have a moment of pure inner rage.
Lottie's
She
just like,
is now the embodiment of the name, screams in silence.
You will hear an odd rumbling, actually.
no.
At which point the monk's head will turn. He'll blink. You get the impression if he could see, he would blink. And he'll say, "Interesting. This has only ever happened once before."
What exactly is happening?
It would seem as though Miss Hoff is being gifted a sup from the waters.
What?
Really? Eliza, that's great.
What?
Eliza, go drink it.
What? In her pure English accent again, she'll go, "What?"
You what? You what, mate?
He does
Lottie's
what,
gonna-
mate?
It's either being honored or pitied.
Lottie's gonna like lift Eliza up. Be like, let's go, come on.
What,
You need to do this.
whoa! What is happening? What is that? Who is giving me? What is
Take a
happening?
drink.
Listen, if you
Keep an
can't
open
handle
mind.
it, just think that it was all a dream.
Keep an open mind, okay? This is really awesome.
Okay.
This is really cool. Come on, go through that door.
Well, I did not expect today to go this way.
As they leave, those who are left will see a figure wearing a jade kimono to appear. He will then hand something to the monk. The monk will place his hand over it and appear to read it in the same way as one would read Braille before the person dressed in the emerald kimono or jade kimono will bow and leave via disappearing again.
Well, shit.
This is indeed the paperwork for Eliza Hoff to take the drink that she has been beneficed. Signed by... You will see him crumple the paper and scream, "Son Goku!"
Yeah, I'd already figured that out, actually. Like, Rory didn't want to say anything, but he was like, I wonder if someone who was known for forging paperwork had a hand in this.
God
Listen,
damn
if the
it.
dragon lets her do it, the dragon lets her do it. Who's gonna argue with the fucking dragon? So
Eliza, once again, Lottie will not be able to enter with you. You
it's
will
okay.
have...
She shoved her through the door.
The dragon will rise out of the pool, exactly as I described before. I am Shi Tian Wang, he who knows 10,000 things.
Hi, Shi Jing Wong. And Eliza will actually speak Chinese to him.
Ooh, he'll like that.
I am Eliza Hoff, and apparently a thunderbolt signaled that I could get a sip.
We already know this.
Okay.
What is your question?
I don't know. I did not prepare for this. This was very unexpected.
It will blink its large reptilian eyes and it will say, "You may always ask what you feel that you should know."
No, I know what I want. I want to know the way to obtain the knowledge of House Danae's innocence.
Very well. The dragon will cry a single teardrop. It will form into a cup.
Do I drink this, right?
You dip it into the water and then drink.
Oh. Dips? Drinks?
Okay. Hi, Eliza.
Hi.
How's it going?
I'm about to feel terrible, aren't I?
We're about to have a really metaphysical conversation. It doesn't present you with absolute clarity because you ask something that's fairly abstract, so it will present the answer to you in the form of a vision. But it does give you the answer in as much clarity as it is capable of doing so.
Okay.
So, Eliza, do you remember there was a certain entity that I described who may or may not have been in a certain prison cell, who may or may not have been a very ugly individual with a piece of wood driven through its chest?
Yes.
Yes, it shows that entity. It then immediately skips to a huge metal-bound book, a book that has several different sigils and sigillium that you have never seen before carved into them in what appears to have been carved into the leather, but the sigils appear to be highlighted in a crimson ink that you would assume is blood and looks to be incredibly ancient and worn. You will then see a circular room filled with people debating and screaming. At which point you see this individual bound and chained at the foot of the screaming committee as you stand and read from this book. At which point everyone in the room goes silent, ashen faced. You cannot hear what you're saying, but you are reading from this book.
No,
at which point.
No, I just figured out what you're talking about. Nice.
Thank you. At which point you see the people jump to their feet enraged until one of those holding the tribunal clearly calms them. And at that point, you simply hear them say the words, "Oh, how Evan has to remember his Latin for this. Haus Danae, colne et futurum, sempre danum, inquisitore non pretus este." I apologize, Evan has not had to speak Latin in a very long time, which essentially I think translates to Haus Danae has been witnessed and has been proven via conclave innocent of charges rendered. Or innocent of accusations rendered. And you will then snap back to your body.
Well, that was something. Thanks.
Do not thank me. I am merely the guardian. I have facilitated what was agreed upon in heaven.
solid. And she'll turn around and leave.
I was gonna say, you'll see the dragon try and do that hand motion with its claws. You're like, yeah.
Look, you taught the dragon something.
It now knows 10,001 things.
Boom. Lottie did say that she hopes they learned more things.
So Eliza will come out of the giant doors.
Mm-hmm.
Lottie.
Lottie, literally hovering right there. Are you good? Is everything all right? Did you learn something awesome?
We need a jerry can of blood.
What?
Just trust me on this.
What did you say?
I'll talk about it later.
Okay. I'm glad you got to do this, though. Fist bump. All right, come on. We have an extreme party to plan.
Oh, I actually, since I haven't actually seen. Sorry, out of character, has Rory actually met Eliza before? I cannot actually recall.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Well then, this is a perfect time for this. Oh, you're Eliza.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Hey, Lottie, you remember that thing I was talking to you about like a month and a half ago?
Perhaps.
And you said we need to wait till Eliza was around to talk about it.
Yeah, I
probably
haven't
set a
seen
time.
you. Yeah. Let's do this when I'm not running around doing a quest, though. Because I'm pretty sure if I don't do it, Eris will snap me from existence, and then I won't be an issue anymore.
Just hit me up here, and she'll like hand her a card with her phone number and her email on it.
Cool. He shoves it in the pocket.
It's about the Inquisition.
There's we're having there's going to be a conclave.
It is definitely about the Inquisition, baby. And Eliza's going to stroll out of the temple.
That is the weirdest yet also coolest thing I've seen her do so far. What exactly was in that fucking water?
Knowledge.
Apparently.
Eliza's, when she walks outside, it's the Sun Wukong there.
Yes, he's casually leaning on his staff.
It's going to walk up to him. You motherfucker. And hug him.
He will accept the hug, and he will say, I did absolutely nothing, because if I did, that would have technically broken certain treaties in heaven that I am incapable of breaking, because I'm honest and good. Honest, Gov.
Yes, you are. You are honestly fantastic.
I don't know what you were expecting, but I'm about to expand a whole lot of people's worldview.
Oh my god,
Good.
so proud. Excuse me.
Maybe not my own, but a lot of other people.
Lottie's gonna go into a little corner, like, control herself. So proud. Thank you, Rose. So proud. Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
If it deals with a certain massacring such.
Let's not go throwing about the M word while we're doing other stuff.
I have enough mastery over etheric chemistry and engineering and etheric biology that I can actually pull this off.
So, party of the century.
We're gonna need the overseer at some point.
Yeah. But first, party of the century. Because again, I reiterate, you may be the only head if I get wiped away from existence.
All right. Sun Wukong will take you back to Dublin, depositing you where he left you.
All right, so how do we make this fucking music?
Oh, yeah. That's the easy part.
What's the next part of the plan?
I can make the
And I-
music quick enough. I know the song. It's gonna be good. I just have to do it quickly. It's like an eternal remix where it changes itself every minute way. It's gonna be hard. Sketch. Where is a big central point in Dublin that I can find that I can really make my shit echo?
Jesus.
And
I can just make it echo for you if you want.
We probably could do it right in the center and just have it echo right out. Make it all echo together.
Go up to a clock tower.
Is there a big enough clock tower? Like, I'm assuming there are many.
Perhaps not a clock tower, but there is a spike.
Yeah, the spire.
Spike?
Yeah, let's get smiles. Yeah, come on.
Sweet, Rory. If that offer is still up to make shit echo, I'm down for that.
Yeah, I can,
If people want to know what we're talking about, Google the Millennium Spire.
Yep.
yeah.
It's also like the shittiest landmark ever.
It
but-
is. It really is, but fuck it.
It's
It's
okay,
ours.
Lad. He's gonna make it cool for
ours.
Hang
once.
on, by the way, Torna, where in Ireland are you actually from?
Wexford.
Oh, you poor unfortunate soul.
I know.
But true.
Because I was gonna say, and like, we were thinking like up where I am, so up in Athlone, we're doing like a marathon of like an entire like 3 or 4 days of tabletop gaming, and you are totally welcome to come for adventures.
If I can get the bus up, then I will. Yes.
Excellent.
Jesus, it's a literal metal spike. It's a giant needle pointing up to the sky.
Yes. It's also known as Bertie Ahern's penile extension.
Yep.
Fuck if we know why they built it.
Yeah, sketch a point to that thing. That big enough for you?
That is the most hideous thing I've ever seen.
Just yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
we should do it.
That should be plenty big.
I can get my equipment wrapped up around that thing. Oh yeah, we're gonna make this thing sexy.
I mean, if you need me to climb it, just grin.
Honey, why do you think you're here?
Yeah, sketch just like take off his jacket and just like look for equipment essentially, begin to scale.
It's okay. They'll do a quick stop at her place, at her mundane apartment, and then bring back her shit.
Yeah, bring your stuff. I can get you both to the top.
I just need everything to echo. And finagling with her equipment. Like, okay, this is right. This is right. This is right. No one talk to me. This is good. All right. All right. And it's just this goes here, and that goes there. No, it does not go there. There, that goes there. Okay, and here we go. And more. Okay. Does it sound good? Fuck. Replays. All right. Fuck. Where's my apple? Does anyone have an apple on them?
Pat's phone, Pat's jacket. I mean, I have my music, but like,
By the way,
It-
at this point it is about 1:45.
Yeah.
Literal physical apple.
A physical
I traded
apple.
I gave Eris my old apple.
I've got apple in my
shit.
granola bar. Here.
It's got apple pieces.
It's apple cinnamon.
It's work. All right, here's to hoping. She's just chewing it as she's working.
Sweet, you can do it.
Baby. Okay. Pressure.
She's sitting on the top of the spire.
Pressure.
No one's even able to see her there.
Are you coming to the top of the spire or no? Lottie?
Oh, fuck yeah.
All
No,
right.
she's wrapped up in cords. Let's go.
Okay. Who else is climbing? Rory's going to climb. Who else is?
sketch is hauling ass up there. That fucking chosen one of the Monkey King merit.
Yeah,
He's
Yuki,
also holding shit.
I think Yuki's gonna probably stay on the ground and watch.
Good luck up there, guys.
Yuki, you have the most important job. Do you know what this is?
What?
Making sure everything stays dry. Hence her bunch of towels. Have fun.
Make sure everything stays dry. All right.
We're in the fucking middle of Dublin. Please make sure none of my equipment, fries, because we're on that spire and we will all die. Have fun. Goes up the spire. No pressure.
Oh, yeah, no pressure at all. Yuki's just looking at this massive electric equipment and this giant pile of towels.
I'll help.
I got 5 successes.
Oh, I'm gonna roll. Yeah. 5 for me.
On the side note, I really like this picture I found for Iris.
Yeah, I'm up.
It's a good picture.
It is. She does look like a horrible bitch.
She's fantastic.
All right, both Rory and Sketch managed to weave their way up the spire.
But Lottie's the important one here.
Listen, as long as Lottie doesn't get dropped, I'm happy.
We're carrying her, right?
I assume so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
That's what I assumed.
Yeah, assumed as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Boom. One of you can carry Lottie, the other can help carry the equipment that she is also holding in her hand. And stopping every once in a while. Bubblegum, squish this here, squish this there. It's all being held together by duct tape and fun tack.
TikTok. Let's do this. Rory pulls himself to the top and then helps the other two up. Set it up. I'll make it go boom.
Oh, the boom.
I make it go boom too. It's got a grin.
Sweet. Boys, hand them earplugs. You will need these. Well, actually, no. Give them back. You don't need this. She'll throw them over her shoulder so they fall on the floor. You don't need this.
You'll definitely want earplugs.
No. No. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because it has to be everyone in Dublin. Where are we?
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get deathened, everybody.
Throws them over her shoulder onto the floor.
Yeah.
Like a bazillion
I
feet
can't
below
hear
them.
what they're saying.
I'll
That's
still be able to hear. Okay. Start playing the music.
Okay. Just got her tablet plugged in.
Spending
And,
willpower and 2 quint.
Spending a willpower and quint.
And then, you know what? And we're rolling.
3 successes.
How many successes do both of you get?
I got 4 actually. Yeah, 4 with the willpower.
I'm extending my casting, but I got 3 on the first one.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 10, 7 in the willpower. I'll extend mine again to roll again.
Oh. And those 2s and 1s. Another 3, so I've gotten a total of 6 so far.
So 4. Five altogether.
All right. The music plays. It washes over the city, carried on magical wings. You know the funny thing about this song? It'll remind everyone of something different tomorrow. For some people, it'll remind them of their first kiss. For other people, it'll remind them of the smile that their parents used to give only to them. But in the city of Dublin tonight, not only did everyone hear this song, but everyone in their heart of hearts danced. Even if they didn't physically move, everyone felt that movement, felt everything loosen. And in that moment, that one sweet moment, they could breathe. From where she sits at the tip top of the spire, Eris looks down, a smile on her face. As she disappears from sight, she drops the apple.
Lottie kind of reaches up for it with one arm.
Okay.
Fuck.
You catch the apple.
Holy shit. Holy shit. We fucking did it. I am buying everyone drinks. And drugs. If you want drugs, I will get you shit. Holy fuck.
Do you eat the apple?
Oh yeah, she takes a big bite of that motherfucker.
All right. With that note, boys and girls, we will end our scene. Congratulations, Lottie. You have made it to Erite 3.
Thank you.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another Scene in Darkness in Dublin.